Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Andrew Taylor out at Great Country Farms today. We're talking about two topics, hot topics in the farming world of regenerative agriculture and agritourism, or as we like to call it out here, regenerative agritourism. We're practicing both topics here at Great Country Farms. If you visited us before here in Bluemont, Virginia, we have a big play area, slides, mazes, hay rides, and pick your own fruit. We are out in our pick your own orchards today. This is a peach orchard. If you visited us June, July, August, you've tried some of the best peaches in Northern Virginia, and we're trying to figure out just what's going on this time of year that is going to set us up great for 2023's harvest. And it all starts with some of our regenerative practices. So we want to bring our guests that come to our farm, pick their own fruit, not just that perfect photo finish, but some of the best tasting, healthiest, most nutritious peaches that you can find, really. It all starts with the regenerative practices that we've been implementing the past 3 years. We can check it out a little bit. We just finished our pruning season here. Pruning meaning, we're taking off, the top growth of the trees. We want to allow the sunlight to penetrate most of our fruit during the growing season. So taking a few branches off here and there. The branches are then collected in the center of these rows. You can see some are still remaining. For the most part, we've chopped up most of them with a bush hog, and those branches, that 1 year growth that just grew this past season, will be decomposed into the soil. All right, and that'll be a great carbon source for next year's fruit crop. Talking carbon, talking nitrogen, we've been growing cover crops the last 3 years within our rows. Okay, you'll no longer see an herbicide strip off the base of these trees. Okay, in a commercial orchard, it'll be about 5 to 10 foot off of each tree. There won't be a blade of grass, a weed growing in that area. Mainly the purpose for harvesting, cleanliness, but really it's just the aesthetics of looking at an orchard and not seeing, a weed growing under the trees. If you visit our farm, you're gonna see weeds, you're gonna see cover crops, you're gonna see grasses, you're gonna see vetch and clover, all sorts of stuff. The biology under these bases of the trees is very important to us. We're trying to have a very diverse environment for our trees, okay? And that's gonna benefit not only the soil, but then the microbes in that soil will start to feed the roots of our trees, which will then feed the fruit for that growing season. We believe strongly that a healthy tree doesn't require all of the needed antibiotics, the medicines, the fungicides, insecticides, all those harsh chemicals that can get into the tree and into the fruit, potentially harming those who eat the fruit. So cover crops being one thing, we no longer spray herbicides. We plant grasses right up to the base of the tree. And in order to do that, we're gonna need the help of some animals. As you can see here, yesterday we've released the cows into our orchard. We have them blocked off with an electric fence around about a 5-acre block of peaches, where we'll rotate them every couple weeks. This time of year, the cows can't do much harm to the trees. No foliage for them to eat off. Nothing, these trees are old enough to where they'll rub on the trees for a little bit, but they can't really break the trees down. But the cows are grazing. All right, they're gonna clean up around the bases of the trees for us, and they are going to leave behind their manures, which will fertilize the soil for next season. So we're not going to need those inputs, those synthetic fertilizers, not to mention they've gone up in price about double since COVID started. So we're not buying the fertilizers, we're not needing the harsh chemicals that might harm the soil. We're using the cows, and right before the cows, the sheep came through here. We had about 40 head of sheep in here about a month ago. And they did a great job grazing. They eat just about anything underneath the trees, and leaving behind their manures is so key. After the cows, the chickens will follow, and that'll lead us in through February, where we'll rotate our chickens through here, having the sheep, the cows, the chickens, just in time for bloom in the spring, where we're gonna be trying some new things this year. So we're really excited about that, and we hope that we can provide some of the best fruit in this 2023 season and well beyond. And not just come on out, You can get the experience with your family picking the fruit, and you can also take that fruit home and feel good about what you're eating and where you got it from. So know your farmer, come check us out. Stay tuned for some more regenerative agritourism. Have a great day.